Hello everybody, Dylan Cliché here, and welcome to another episode of Dylan's Disney Movie Reviews. What can you say about author Meg Cabot? She has written over 50 books about young adults and adult fiction, but her best-known books are the Princess Diaries series. A 12-book series about a princess named Mia Thermopolis, which has been beloved by Meg Cabot fans all over the world. In the early 2000s, Disney made a film adaptation of the first book, which is what I'm reviewing today. Released on August 3rd, 2001, the movie is The Princess Diaries. The film starts in San Francisco, where 15-year-old Mia Thermopolis, played by Anne Hathaway, lives in a renovated firehouse with her mother Helen, played by Caroline Goodall, and Mia heads to school. Mia is very unpopular. During the debate at school, Mia tries to give a speech.
I think,
What a frizzball. Look at her hair.
Shh. You see, See, casual.
Are you okay? She's gonna barf. Ugh, look out, she's gonna hurl. Cover the tuba.
After that, Mia goes to the rock gym where her mother arrives. She heard about her vomiting during the debate and tells her that her grandmother, Queen Clarice Rinaldi, called and she came over from Genovia to have tea with her.
Tea? She came all the way from Europe to have tea.
I think I want to climb a little bit.
Rocks around the clock.
Isn't this the grandmother who made you two get a divorce?
Well, she didn't approve of me, but Philippe and I made the decision to divorce on our own.
Why should I go see the snobby lady who ignores us?
Mia, she's your father's mother. Look, just go see her tomorrow, please.
Tension!
She said your father hoped that you two would meet someday.
All right, I'll go.
The next day after school, Mia goes to see her grandmother, Clarice, played by Julie Andrews, at the Genovian consulate.
Amelia, I'm so glad you could come.
Hi, you've got a great place.
Thank you. Well, let me look at you. You look so young.
Thank you. And you look so clean.
Clarice sends Charlotte, played by Kathleen Marshall, to check on the tea in the garden, and Clarice gives Mia something.
Here.
Oh, thank you. Wow.
It's the Genovian crest. It was mine when I was young. Ah, and that was my great-grandmother's.
I'll keep this safe. I will take good care of it. Now, what did you want to tell me?
Something that I think will have a very big impact upon your life.
I already have braces.
No, it's bigger than orthodontia.
The tea is served, ma'am.
Mia and Clarice then go out to the garden to have some tea, and Clarice mentions to Mia that her deceased father was the Crown Prince of Genovia, which makes her Princess Mia of Genovia. Since her father's dead, she is the only heir to the throne.
I'm
royal by marriage. You are royal by blood. You can rule.
Rule.
Oh, no. Oh, no. No, no, no. Now you have really got the wrong girl. I never lead anybody. Not at brownies, not at campfire girls.
Queen Clarice, my expectation in life is to be invisible, and I'm good at it.
Amelia, I had other expectations also. In my wildest dreams, I never expected this to happen. But you are the legal heir, the only heir to the Genovian throne, and we will accept the challenge of helping you become the princess that you are. Oh, I can give you books. You will study languages, history, art, political science. I can teach you to walk, talk, sit, stand, eat, dress like a princess. Given time, I think you'll find the palace in Genovia a very pleasant place to live.
Mia then goes home in anger since she is reluctant to be a princess and argues with her mother for never telling her about her father being royal.
After the divorce, we all discussed it. Your father and your grandmother both agreed to keep that distance so you would have a chance of a normal childhood, free of emotional complications. We were going to tell you when you were 18 years old. But when your father died, things changed, Mia. We wanted to protect you.
Okay. You know what? I don't feel protected. You try living for 15 years thinking that you're one person, and then in 5 minutes you find out that you're a princess. You know what? Just in case I'm not enough of a freak already, let's add a tiara.
Clarice comes over to Mia and Helen's house the next day, and Helen shows Clarice her favorite picture of her deceased ex-husband, Philippe.
Here it is.
Oh. Philippe was ready to be king. And then the terrible accident.
Even though it didn't work out between us, I loved your son very much.
Thank you.
Mia then comes downstairs on an old fire pole, and Helen and Clarice talk to her.
Yesterday did not go well. Will you just listen to your grandmother?
Amelia, in a matter of weeks, we have an annual ball. I am hoping that I may present you to the press and the public on that occasion. However, you desperately need some instruction. I speak for the entire Genovian Parliament and the royal family.
And I speak for this family.
Excuse me, I don't have a family with either one of you because you ignored me for 15 years and you lied to me. Families don't do stuff like that to one another, okay?
Mia then goes to her room, and Helen convinces her to attend princess lessons with Clarice, and that Mia will make her decision of accepting or refusing the throne until the Genovian ball.
Now, can you both live with that?
It seems I have no option.
If I have to.
But I want not one word of this until that evening. Is that understood?
Duh.
The press would have a field day.
Well, let's not keep Spain and Portugal waiting.
So Clarice gives Mia a limousine and her own bodyguard named Joe, played by Hector Elizondo.
Oh.
Princess, may I point out that no matter how many times you push it, it will go up and down the same way.
Oh. Joseph, can we 86 the flags, please?
No. The flags allow me to park anywhere. We keep the flags.
Sorry, Joseph.
You can call me Joe.
Joey?
No, Joe.
Mia then gives her friend Lily Moscovitz, played by Heather Matarazzo, a ride in the limo.
Is your mother dating an undertaker? No. This long-lost grandmother showed up and she wants me to use it.
And?
I don't know. I guess she's just trying to be nice to get me to like her.
Oh. Hey, Joe? Can you please park a block away from school? I really don't want to cause a riot with this hearse.
This is a non-riot hearse. And if it were a hearse, there would be silence in the back seat.
During baseball practice at school, Mia accidentally hits the coach with the ball.
I'm so sorry. I'm really, I didn't mean to, and can I help you?
Ice. Get me ice.
On her walk home from school, Mia and Lily talk about Mia's deceased father.
I thought you're getting over that. It's been, what, 2 months?
I know, but after all, he was my dad.
Biologically, yes, but you never met the man. Just a nice card and gift on your birthday for 15 years?
Be fair, okay? They were beautiful presents. Remember that Fabergé merry-go-round he sent me? That was nice. And he paid for my school tuition.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know what, Lily? I gotta run, okay? I gotta go see your brother about my baby.
Okay, but let's take the limit, Amar. These hills are killing me.
You got it.
Mia then goes to a repair shop where Lily's brother, Michael, played by Robert Schwartzman, plays with his band.
He fixes cars, he plays guitar, and he can sing. He is so hot. He is wicked sweet.
Look, talk loud. I got a band rehearsal.
You've been listening to the sounds of flypaper. We're flying away now.
All right, stop yelling. They're finished.
Hey, it's sounding really good. You know, Ned is really wailing.
Mia then asks the shop owner about the diagnosis of her car.
$400. Yeah, I know. It costs to be cool, huh?
This is not my day.
I'll do some labor free.
Thanks, but I'll talk to my grandma about it. It'll be great. Anyway, I'll see you guys later, okay? I gotta be somewhere.
Ooh, I'll do some labor free. You, sweet on her?
She's my sister's best friend.
Yeah, that's the hardest place to be. Between friend and, friendlier, huh?
Mia then visits Clarice at the consulate and begins her princess lessons.
When walking in a crowd, one is under scrutiny all the time. So we don't slump like this. We drop the shoulders, we think tall, we tuck under, and we transfer the weight from one foot to... No, princesses never cross their legs in public. Why don't you just tuck one ankle behind the other and place the hands gracefully on the knees? Charlotte, I think it's time for tea.
The next day, Mia learns how to dance like a princess.
All right, here we go. Spin out.
Spin out?
And spin into me. Spin into... Okay.
No.
Try again.
No.
Try again. No, one more spin very quickly. Now, pull away. That's it. Good. High, good attitude. Spin in. Good.
I did it?
Yes.
Grandma, I spun without hurting anyone.
That's very good news.
Spin, spin, spin. Yes, done.
Better. It's coming along. Now you may go home.
Thank you.
Mia then goes home and Joe and Clarice dance. The next day, while Clarice is out, Paulo, played by Larry Miller, gives Mia a makeover. Later, Clarice returns and Mia reveals her new makeover.
Better. Much better.
Mille grazie.
Why don't we go and have a wonderful cup of tea?
Sì.
Come, Mia.
The next day, Mia gives Michael and Lily a ride to school, and Lily is not happy about Mia's hair and how she's been ditching her. So Mia puts on a hat and tells Lily about her new princess life.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Is that all you can say?
I'm sorry I was harsh, and I don't know what else there is to say. Will you come on my cable show?
No, I can't. This is a royal secret, okay? You can't tell anyone, not even Michael. Especially not Michael, but you are sworn to secrecy. Come on, secret handshake.
At school, students are not allowed to wear hats, and Mia is forced to take hers off.
Mamma mia! Look who's trying to fit in now.
It's a wig, right?
I think it looks really sweet, Mia. Looks like she got a head transplant.
Well, I think it rocks. And you know what? Voltaire hair. I would personally like to learn about Voltaire.
Okay, Lily, okay. Okay, everybody settle down now. Quiz time, okay?
The next day on their way to school, Michael asks Mia what she's doing Saturday night.
Oh, are you guys playing?
Rehearsing some new things. We got 2 new songs.
Oh, yeah?
Plus, surprise, we got the new parts for your Stang.
Oh, yay.
We could put it together.
Okay, well, just like a date?
No.
Well...
Music, cars.
Well, would it include pizza?
Of course, pizza's a given.
With M&Ms?
Once they get to school, the press is there and they heard about Mia being a princess.
Right here, princess. Talk to me.
Lily, did you tell?
I didn't say anything.
Princess Mia. Princess Mia. Who's your favorite actor?
Why are they calling her princess?
Mia!
Mia, what do you do about pimples?
Oh, come on, let's just go, please.
Asking very nicely.
Come on, Mia, let's get inside. Wait. Mister.
Clarice then arrives at the school, and in the principal's office, Paolo arrives and tells Mia, Helen, and Clarice that he told the press about Mia being a princess.
Not for money, Principessa. Paolo hates money. He spits on money. There was no money. Well, there was some money after all. A man like me, each ring is... The point is, it was pride and ego which drove me to know that royalty would see one day the beauty was mine, the hair was mine, that I, Paolo Puttanesca, was responsible for... Grazie. Prego. Niente. Ti dispiace, Regina. By the way, your hair, magnificent. Next time we go a little lighter, huh? Oh.
Your Highness, would you like to say anything?
Later in the tennis and basketball court, Lily asks Mia if she'll come to her cable show this Saturday night.
Yeah, sure.
I love you. Okay, I'm gonna buy you another charm for your charm bracelet. Okay. See you Saturday night.
Later, Mia goes to the state dinner and messes things up.
I hear they're serving Lord Spivak's filet on the bone.
64, I believe.
I'm sorry, it's cold.
She didn't realize it was frozen.
I'm really sorry.
It happens all the time.
You are
nothing but overdressed, drunken.
I'm out of here.
Oh, I'm so pink.
Was that my fault?
The next day, Clarice cancels Mia's princess lessons for the day and gives Mia the money for her car, and they go to an arcade.
Okay, I'll get the change.
Oh, this one's my favorite. What you do is you put the quarter in, and then you grab his hand.
I touched that.
Yes, you touch that. And then you press the button.
Yeah.
And then you just go.
All right. Looks like Rupert's cousin from Liechtenstein. Now, how do I know when it's ready?
Oh, it'll just go.
It will?
Yeah, there you go. It's going. It's going. It's going. Go.
You enjoy this humiliation?
Well, it's hard the first time, but you can do it again.
Hold this.
Thank you.
Okay.
Come on, you can do it, Grandma.
Now I'm ready for you this time.
Ready?
Go. It's going. It's going. Go. 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 You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Go. Oh, yes.
Oh.
Got it. Give me 5.
5?
5.
Oh. 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 I want one of these. No, just not this one.
They then go outside, and Mia asks Clarice if her father always wanted to be a prince.
Oh, yes. Except once, about 15 years ago, he seriously considered renouncing his title because he met a lovely artist who showed him wonderful things about how life could be, how he could be. But he had a decision to make, and nobody could make it for him. Not I, though many people thought I did, or anybody else. Philippe knew that my firstborn, his brother Pierre, wanted to abdicate, which he did eventually, to join the church. Your father realized that the love he could have for one person, or even two, could not make him forget the love he felt for his country and its people. It was the hardest thing he ever had to do.
While on their way back, Mia accidentally damages a cable car and the police arrive.
Driving without a license, accompanied by an adult whose license expired 45 years ago.
I've been trying to tell you, officer, licenses don't expire in Genovia. Not for the Queen. Don't I have diplomatic immunity?
You do, but her we have to take downtown.
What?
I'm sorry, miss.
It's all right, officer. I understand. I understand perfectly.
You do?
So Clarice appoints the policeman and trolley master to the Genovian Order of the Rose, which is just something she made up, and Mia doesn't have to go downtown.
Oh. Won't you please kneel? Does anybody have a saber?
I have an emergency brake.
This will do fine, thank you. With the power vested in me by the royal crown of Genovia, I dub thee
Artie Washington of San Francisco, ma'am.
Arthur Washington, and I dub thee
Bruce McIntosh of San Leandro.
Bruce McIntosh, Masters of the Order of the Rose. And all of you bear witness to this auspicious moment in history. Please rise.
Well, wait till I go home and tell Bernice.
Now, Mia, I know you don't want to go all the way downtown, but...
that really won't be necessary. No one got hurt, did they?
We're insured.
Okay, well, chivalry ain't dead, you know, so...
Noble Arthur, how very kind.
At school the next day, Josh Bryant, played by Eric Von Detten, asks Mia to come to the school's annual beach party on Saturday night.
See you on the waves.
Okay. Bye.
So she lets Michael know.
You will never guess. Josh Bryant just asked me.
Can I borrow a comb?
No. He asked me to go to the Baker Beach party with him.
That's this Saturday, right?
Well, yeah. So I was thinking I could come by the garage next week and listen to your band play then. All right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. Well, I have to go, but thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Too many feelings, emotions running away with me.
After school, Mia tells her mom that she's going to the beach party and she's hoping to get a kiss from Josh.
That Backstreet Boy clone you've had a crush on forever.
Okay, he is not a Backstreet Boy clone. He's a sailor.
I thought he was never nice to you.
Oh, well, I don't know. He is now. I just kind of hope that if he kisses me, my foot pops.
Pops?
Yeah. You know, in old films, whenever a girl gets seriously kissed, her foot would just kind of pop. Okay, I'm gonna go change now.
I hope you get your first real foot poppin' kiss.
So Mia goes to the party, and at the same time, Lily is doing her cable show called Shut Up and Listen.
Later on in my show, I will be joined by our very own Princess Mia to discuss her positive opinion of the Save the Sea Otter movement. Until she arrives, I've asked Grove's magic master, Jeremiah Hart, to entertain us with some sleight of hand.
Hello, folks.
At the party, the media arrives in a helicopter and Josh and Mia hide inside a shack.
Oh, I am so sorry
No,
about
it's
all of
fine.
this.
It's fine. They can't
I
get
know
us
we
in
were
here.
having such a good time, and then they came and ruined it.
I know. Look, they can't see us. We can't see them. We're all alone in this little shack. Actually, you know what? It's kind of cozy in here. And there's no one I'd rather be here with than you, Mia.
Really?
After being in the shack for a while, Josh and Mia step out, but the media is still there.
No, stay! Give her a smooch.
Give her a big sloppy out one.
Go away! Go away, all of you! And leave me alone!
Princess has left the building.
Hey, look out here.
What's your name?
Where do you go to school?
Josh Bryant. One picture right here. Go to Grove High School.
Mia walks into Lena, played by Mandy Moore, and her two friends. They trick her into undressing in a changing tent, and then...
I really appreciate it. Okay, thank you. She's got her bathing suit off. Okay, now.
Princess!
That was the scream of Princess Mia.
Over here.
Okay, come here, Mia. Come on. Piranhas. Oh, you back off.
Pictures of Mia wrapped in a towel end up in newspapers, which makes Clarice upset.
Please say something.
Well, there's not much to say. A picture's worth 1,000 words, and you have 2 pictures.
I really embarrassed the family, didn't I?
Not to put too fine a point on it, yes, you did. I think you're making a wise decision to abstain from the job.
I suppose I won't come to the ball, then.
Well, of course you should come. You're still family. Just because you don't want to be our princess doesn't mean we're sending you into exile. Your mother's planning to come. All your guests are invited, except for your beach friends. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm meeting with the press in an hour to do some damage control.
Mia then leaves and Joe comes in.
If I may say so, that did not go very well.
Is this the way a princess should act?
My information tells me that boy was using her. The kiss was merely a device so that he could get his 15 minutes of fame. And her friends didn't help either. Anna, Falana, Banana, Bandana, those Montana.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Why didn't she have enough common sense to deal with this?
She's only 15. But today she acted beyond her years. She showed great respect and gracefully accepted your criticism.
You're saying that as a queen, I was too harsh on her. I was critical of the person who could become the next ruler of my country.
No, I'm saying as a grandmother, you might have been too harsh on your granddaughter.
Do you think she can do it?
Oh, I have no doubt, ma'am.
I thought so too.
The next day, Mia apologizes to Lily for not being on her show and tells her that she doesn't want to be a princess.
But I want you to be. What? I didn't mean it. Just the green monster of jealousy came out because you were Miss Popular and I thought I was losing my best friend, so I got angry and upset and hurt. And I told you, I need an attitude adjustment. But the truth is, you being a princess is kind of a miracle.
Whoa. No. What miracle? It's a nightmare.
No. Think about it. I just found out that my cable show only reaches 12 people. Wanting to rock the world, but having zip power like me, now that's a nightmare. But you, I mean, wow.
Mia then invites Lily to the Genovian Independence Day Ball to make up for missing Shut Up and Listen.
I hope you'll forgive me. And I hope you come.
But what will I wear?
Yay! I don't know, but you know, it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna be happy that you're gonna come.
Thanks. And you can be a princess.
No, I can't.
Later, Mia does baseball practice.
That's all right. That's okay. You're gonna hit it anyway. Go Lions!
Oh, come on, girls. It's a ball, not a snake. Back in formation.
I'm sorry.
Foul ball. Okay, it's all right. She got a piece of it. It's okay. Just focus. Focus.
Okay.
Focus.
That's all right.
Come on, Mia. Remember, it's only a game.
Drawing the ball.
Go Lions! Hooray! Let's go, let's
Hey, Mia. Would you rather hit a beach ball?
Order me a pizza, huh? Pepperoni.
go Lions!
Run, Mia!
I gotta go. Get up! What are you doing? Get up!
All the way, Mia! Hi, Josh. Come on, girl! All the way, Mia! Come on! Safe! And you passed. Nice job, Mia. Way to go.
After school, Michael arrives at Mia's house and brings her her car.
Thank you. You know, 7 times I called.
Doc
and
said that he
I've
fixed what he
called
could, and
like
if you had any
7
problems, he'd give
times.
him a call.
Oh, okay. Do you want the check now? Because I have the last payment and...
Yeah. Thank you.
Are you hungry or thirsty?
No.
Oh, here it is. Look, thank you so much for doing this for me. It's really, really great of you.
I didn't do it for you. Doc lets my
Right,
band practice.
right, of course.
And I help with the cars.
Oh, here.
Oh, thanks.
Mia then invites Michael to the ball to make up for blowing him off.
It could be fun. You know, I'm wearing this great dress that I can't breathe in, and Lily's got a date, and...
Josh looks better in a tux.
Oh, but see, it's... I really want you to be the one I share it with. You don't have to wear a tux. You can wear sweatpants for all I care, you know?
You don't worry about me. I just consider myself royally flushed.
The next day at school, Lana makes fun of Mia, so Mia smears her ice cream on her cheerleading dress.
Mia, you're such a freak!
Yeah,
Yeah, I am. But you know what? Someday I just might grow out of that. But you will never stop being a jerk.
Vanna got cone. Vanna got cone.
Vanna got cone. Vanna got
Mia!
Toodles.
Mrs. Gupta, did you see what she did to me?
Oh, no, honey. I'm sorry. I was in a very important meeting. Send it out for dry cleaning.
Later, Clarice apologizes to Mia for yelling at her because of what happened at the beach.
That's all right, Grandma. I've been thinking about it a great deal, and the truth is, I think you'd make a very fine princess. You know, people think princesses are supposed to wear tiaras, marry the prince, always look pretty and live happily ever after. But it's so much more than that. It's a real job.
You are an extraordinary person, Grandma. But I don't think I meant to do this. I would be so afraid that I would disappoint the people of Genovia, and I couldn't bear to disappoint you again.
Well, as I said, I have faith in you.
As Clarice leaves, she tells Mia that she wants her to give a speech to the press formally renouncing her title.
Oh, well, do you think that maybe, considering my history with the press, it would be better if you did it?
Amelia, you wouldn't stop driving your Mustang just because a couple of insects hit the windshield, would you? Besides, look how far you've come, and I'll be right there with you. I'll have Joseph pick you up at 7.
No. I promised I'd let my mom drive me. You know, she wants to drive me to my first ball or something.
All right. I'll see you there, then.
Grandma? I am sorry.
Oh, my dear. You are, first and foremost, my granddaughter.
Later, Mia finds a letter from her father inside that diary that Clarice gave her and reads it.
My dearest daughter, today is your 16th birthday. Congratulations. I present you with this diary to fill the pages with your special thoughts of your wonderful life.
It is a custom in my family to pass on a piece of wisdom when one reaches this age. I pass it on to you as my father passed it on to me. Amelia, courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the judgment that something else is more important than fear. The brave may not live forever, but the cautious do not live at all. From now on, you'll be traveling the road between who you think you are and who you can be. The key is to allow yourself to make the journey. I also want you to know I loved your mother very much and still think of her often. Happy birthday, my Mia. All my love, your father.
After reading the letter, Mia heads to the ball in her car, which has a broken convertible roof. On her way, the car breaks down.
No, baby, please, come on. Is this punishment for driving without a licensed driver in the front seat?
I am invisible, and I am wet.
Joe then arrives and takes her to the ball. At the ball, Clarice gives a speech and Mia arrives and walks over to the stand, gives a speech and says that she'll take the throne.
I hope you didn't order your stationery yet.
This was my very first tiara. I was rather fond of it. I'm hoping you will be, too.
Grandma, but you had it already. How did you know I'd even be here?
Because I recognize the same spirit in you as someone else I know.
Who?
me.
After her speech, Mia dances with Michael. They then go out to the garden and kiss. Sometime later, Mia writes something in her diary.
Dear Diary, today is my first official day as Princess of Genovia. We'll land in a few hours, and I'll meet the Parliament and the people before beginning my royal duties. Mom is, of course, moving to Genovia with me, and we'll continue painting, without the balloons. Lily and Michael are planning to spend their summer vacation at our, can you believe it, palace. They're even having my Mustang brought over, which I can legally drive in 2 weeks. Grandma's so glad to be going home. And Joseph? Well, he's watching nearby as usual. Everybody's got pre-coronation jitters, including me. Everybody, that is, except Fat Louie. He's totally adapted to being a royal. I guess he was one all along.
Princess, look out the window. And welcome to Genovia.
And that was The Princess Diaries. What did I think of it? It's pretty good. On a budget of $26 million, the film made $108.2 million domestically and $57.1 million for the rest of the world, for a total of $165.3 million worldwide, and got mixed reviews from critics. Now let's move on to the production of the film. Like I mentioned earlier, the film was based on the young adult novel of the same name by Meg Cabot. Her agent thought that the first book in the series had strong film potential and convinced producer Deborah Martin Chase, who previously worked on the 1997 TV film adaptation of Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella, to adapt the book into a movie because of the rags to riches and Cinderella type themes. She really liked the book and got Disney to adapt it into a feature film. This made Cabot happy. But she did recall that Disney adapting it would result in her being promoted at her own job, before which she struggled to persuade publishers to publish her book, of which some people found inappropriate for young readers. A bunch of publishers rejected Cabot's manuscript, but then Helen Collins showed interest in 1999, and then Disney did too. The movie was greenlit in August of that year by Disney, and they agreed to make it with Whitney Houston's Brown House Productions, making this film Whitney Houston's second film she produced for Disney after the 1997 television adaptation of Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella, for which she was an executive producer and played the fairy godmother. And Cabot's manuscript was given to potential screenwriters. Chase worked on the script with screenwriter Gina Wendkos, and while Cabot didn't write the script herself, she did work closely with Chase to talk about changes deemed necessary to translate the story from a book to a film. Gary Marshall was hired to be the director, and Houston and Chase were hired as producers, with Mario Iscovich. Marshall was particularly drawn towards the young girl turning into a woman and realizing that she can have a positive effect on the world idea, and found it enjoyable for whole families. Huston and Chase were hoping that the movie would be the first in a series of female-led wish fulfillment films by Brownhouse Productions. They originally wanted to remake the 1976 musical film Sparkle. But then Chase recalled that Hollywood at that time thought that while girls would willingly see a movie intended for boys, it was hard to get boys to go to a female-oriented film, but were still encouraged after the 1998 remake of The Parent Trap was a success. For the casting, Chase decided that the movie's cast should be faithful to the book in terms of ethnicity because of Mia and Clarice ruling the European kingdom of Genovia, and Chase preferred to make good movie as opposed to making herself limited to African American films. Originally, Juliette Lewis was supposed to play Mia Thermopolis, but then she turned the part down and was replaced by Anne Hathaway, and this would be her first major film role, for which she went to layover in Los Angeles to audition, while simultaneously going to New Zealand to film The Other Side of Heaven. For Clarice Rinaldi, Julie Andrews, who was semi-retired from acting at the time, was hired to play the part. Some of the other cast members included Heather Matarazzo as Mia's best friend Lily Moscovitz, Hector Elizondo as Mia's limousine driver and Clarice's head of security, Mandy Moore as Mia's school rival Lena Thomas, and Robert Schwartzman as Mia's love interest Michael. Marshall also hired some of his own relatives to play some supporting and minor roles in the film, like his granddaughter Kathleen as Clarice's secretary, Charlotte Cutaway, his wife as a ball guest, his twin granddaughters, Lily and Charlotte, as the two schoolgirls asking Mia for her autograph, and himself and his sister, Penny, made cameos during the Genovian Independence Day Ball. Some further adjustments were made to the script after the cast was chosen. Marshall constantly conceived new ways to make the movie funnier, while Disney tasked him to put humor in the G-rated movie. His approach to it was reminiscent to his TV contributions for shows like Happy Days and The Odd Couple. He revisited the original scripts to remind himself how to approach family-oriented comedies. In the book, Mia's father is actually alive, but in the movie, they decided that he should be dead so they could expand Clarice's role. The principal photography started in September 2000 and finished 3 months later, with shooting starting the same month. The movie was filmed at Walt Disney Studios on Stage 2 in Burbank, California, which was the same soundstage used for Mary Poppins, which also starred Andrews and was renamed the Julie Andrews Stage in her honor. Other places in California were used for filming, such as Alverno High School being used as Mia's private school, Groveton High School. Mia and her mother Helen's house was a refurbished fire station called Engine Company Number 43, which was located on Brazil Avenue. It would later be listed for sale for $2.6 million in 2014. Mount St. Mary's College, which used to be the Doheny Mansion, was used for the Genovian Consulate, and the beach party was shot in Malibu, which the production designers had to decorate Zuma Beach to look like Baker Beach in San Francisco. For the costumes, Gary Jones worked with Marshall, who before got drawn into the movie because of the wide range of costumes needed for the characters. He worked with Andrews closely while he was working on Clarice's costumes, getting inspiration from Chanel, Bill Blass, and Christian Dior. Jones saw Mia as a shy about her body at first character. This means that she had to be dressed in layers of long sleeves and loose-fitting clothing. And now it's time for me to give my opinion on the film. In the end, The Princess Diaries is a good movie, but it's not great. Though I do, however, praise it for the first film that Anne Hathaway starred in. I give this film a rating of 3.5 stars out of 5. Well, that's it for The Princess Diaries. Be sure to join me tomorrow when I'll be reviewing the film's sequel. And if you enjoyed this video, then please tell your friends about me, leave some questions in the comments below, subscribe, and hit that like button.
Doesn't know what you have within. When I look at you, I see something rare, a rose that can grow anywhere. And there's no one I know that can compare. What makes you different?
You have a thicker hair, but like a wolf. He's all right.